in a winter wonderland.
I'm not worried. You're worried. I'm not worried.
Advised us, I should say, that we should get out of the park. We're Erin and Brandon. We're on a van life road trip attempting to visit all of the national parks in the continental United States. After 3 months of traveling, we have made it to Colorado, where so far we've visited 2 out of the 4 national parks in this state. Now, on to the 3rd.
And buenos dias. Thank you.
So we've got some new things in the van. One being the heater that we bought right as we entered Colorado because it was just becoming too much. Our mornings in Utah were bitterly cold, so we figured might as well try not to suffer as much. And we recently just bought a new fruit hammock. If you remember, our fruit hammock died in California weeks ago and we were dealing with a lopsided fruit hammock. Now we have so much space underneath the hammock that we basically forgot about. Fruit hammocks are awesome, and whenever we get a house one day, I'm having one there too. Barely see it, but there are little flakes going around. Oh, there was one. I don't think the snow is gonna last too long, but it shows how cold it is outside. And we were planning on doing this cool hike. I mean, I think we're just gonna suck it up and do it, but it's cold. Gotta bundle up for sure.
We were able to get some work done this morning, and as you can see, now that we're about to head to the national park, it is very clearly snowing. Hopefully we don't get stuck in like a snowstorm on sand dunes, but we are in this beautiful spot. We hardly even looked at it. We're just surrounded by a couple mountains and nothingness. This is BLM land. It is always such a clutch find when you can find BLM land with good service.
And we're bundling ourselves up too. Let's go.
I don't think I've ever walked on snow on sand.
I definitely have. I grew up near the beach, so it feels like you're walking on sand, but an extra layer of cold.
Oh my God, it just like flipped a switch.
Now we're in a winter wonderland. What? This is bizarre. We were I mean, you saw it. It was like a desert with some snow, and now it's like
10 minutes. 10-minute drive. Whoa.
Walking in a winter wonderland.
Yeah.
Everybody! Visibility?
Not great. I mean, I still feel confident, feel good. We'll just take it slow, we'll be good. Got good momentum going. I'm not worried. You're worried. I'm not worried.
I'm not worried.
You're worried. One thing we have on our side is weight. I mean, Ronnie's pretty heavy, so he's grounded well, but I thought we were gonna escape Colorado before the big snows. Here we are.
So we just stopped at the visitor center to check in and just see what's best to do in conditions like this. I know that people go sledding or snowshoeing. And the ranger actually advised us, I should say, that we should get out of the park because the snow is not stopping until 8 p.m. tonight, and it's not going to get any better. They don't plow the roads in the park. So she said tomorrow's going to be beautiful and we should try to come back then. We were not planning on staying here for multiple days, but I actually really want to see the sand dunes. I think it would be really beautiful in the snow, maybe not when it's actually snowing. So we might reroute the trip. We have things pretty lined up at this point because we want to get home 2 weeks before Christmas so that we can safely take a test and make sure everything is a-okay before seeing family for Christmas. We will make it work no matter what. I think it is a good, smart decision to leave the park right now. All around, it'll just be a better experience. See you tomorrow. So we stayed at a campground last night, which was good for 2 reasons. 1, we got a shower this morning, and 2, we were able to plug in our heater all night. It got down to 15 degrees last night, and we've never plugged in our heater all night because it takes a lot of power. But we were at a campsite and we had full hookup, so we were able to run an extension cord outside and plug into the campground's electricity. We just realized that while this part of the van was warm, underneath the bed must not have been because the water is not running. So underneath the bed is where we keep our water tank, and yeah, I just went to put some water in the kettle and it's, I mean, just look.
Plug in the heater and just shoot it back here.
Okay.
Can you do that?
Yes.
Thank you.
So we got the water working, so that is good. We just had to kind of point the heater in the direction of the water pump, and the water that was frozen inside of it, it's not working, so that's great. Before heading into the park, we just stopped in town and I went to 2 different stores looking for a sled. Because from what we saw yesterday, how fun would it be to slide down the Great Sand Dunes? And I know that they do that when it's just sand. They rent sand boards. But there'll be snow on the mountain, so I wanted to get a sled. And one guy didn't even know what I was talking about. I was like, so I guess Colorado does not deem it sledding weather just yet.
We're doing the same exact drive as yesterday, coming to the park, and it's crazy because we can see for miles. We can see all these mountains. We literally didn't know that they were here. Like, you couldn't see anything yesterday. It was snowy, cloudy, foggy. I could barely see in front of me. I mean, it was nuts. It's so crazy. It's like night and day. I guess it's day, night, and then another day. Either way, it's drastically different. Here during the summer, it could reach 140 degrees. Did you see that?
We are at the tallest dunes in North America right now. There's not really any trail. The sign said go wherever your curiosity takes you. So I think we're just gonna run around like kids at the beach.
If you like the Great Sand Dunes, give this video a thumbs up. Really helps us out. Thank you. This is like really cool. I feel like if we got here earlier in the day, we just would have explored for hours. Instead, we're just gonna climb until we get tired of climbing up sand.
Is this the best way to go? Okay. There goes Brandon. He's over there. Yeah. People 1,000% sledded here today. I can see the marks. My God, how fun would that have been? Maybe I'll just go down on my butt.
Oh, hey there, Alliance. About time you joined me. We got a hike to do up the sand dune.
I thought we weren't doing this particular hike. There's Brandon. Can't even see him. Brandon and I have never been so separated on a hike before. Since there's no trail, we're just kind of doing our own thing. He wants to kind of go all the way to the top, and I'm trying to just roam around, watching the kids sled, being jealous. This is a really, really cool place. Very unique. You could definitely spend a couple of hours here just roaming around, having fun.
I don't even know like how these dunes are formed, and the fact that they're, I guess it's from the wind, but like it's so dramatic how there's just this massive hole. I don't know. This is really cool. I feel like if we had a lot of time here and it was a little warmer, we would explore this place top to bottom. It is like so cool, so beautiful. But we don't have much time. It's freezing cold.
Because I stole Brandon's jacket.
So if you like this video, give it a like, subscribe, stay tuned, and live alternatively. We made it back to our campsite, and now we are bundling up for another freezing cold night. It's supposed to get down to 12 degrees. We got some beers in the freezer right now, which means they're just sitting outside. Perks of the cold.
Got a lot of snow on this.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, somebody probably brought a dog here.
You thought it was a puma?
That was a puma.
Puma? Great view of me. Double chin, rocking it. Don't be nervous.
I'm not nervous, you're nervous.
I'm telling Abby, don't be nervous.
we may get out of this, Abby, I swear.
And if we don't, you'll find out. Sooner than a month. Oh, I'm so sad. I see little kids with a sled.
Should we go steal it from them?
Okay, that should be better. Maybe.
You really gotta work for your art. Woo!